For hundreds of years, the Israelites were in slavery. God sent plague after plague upon the people that were holding them, but Pharaoh wouldn't change his mind. This last plague was going to be very devastating. The firstborn male of all their captors was going to be killed during the night. From the firstborn son of the Pharaoh down to the firstborn son of the poorest person. Even the firstborn of all their animals were going to be destroyed. But God gave the Israelites special instructions how to be protected from this plague. Each man was to take a lamb for their family. Had to be a 1-year-old male without spot or blemish. And they were to sacrifice that lamb at dusk and take some of the blood and put it on the top of their door and some on the sides of the door frame. God said, when I see the blood over your doorpost, I will know that you belong to me, and I will pass over your house. No harm will come near you when I destroy your enemies. You can imagine how careful they must have been to follow these instructions. I can hear the kids asking, Dad, did you put the blood on the doorpost yet? The wife saying, let's go double check. Let's make sure it's still there. At midnight, when the death angel came through the land, wherever he saw the blood, he passed over. They were protected. My question today is, have you put this blood over your house? Have you taken the lamb? The sacrifice has already been made. We don't have to do it physically like they did. We're under the new covenant, but the principle is still the same. When you say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, what you're doing in effect, you're putting the blood over your doorpost. When the enemy comes and sees the blood, he passes over. When you've accepted the sacrifice of Christ's salvation, that's a place of protection. No weapon formed against you will prosper. There is a bloodline that the enemy cannot cross. If the blood of an animal could keep them safe, how much more so can the blood of the Son of the living God? By faith, we can say, I put the blood over my house, put the blood over my children, I put the blood over my business. When you're covered by the blood, the enemy doesn't have a choice. He has to pass over.